Then in addition, POPA really helped in developing a new and innovative financial mechanisms for generating funding to the protected areas. For example, Palau last month enacted a decree that each foreign traveler has to deposit $10 and this fee will exclusively go into an account for implementing the POPA in Palau. In addition, the government of Germany launched the LifeWeb, which is an electronic matchmaking platform for generating the funds for the protected areas by showcasing the economic benefits and the contribution of the protected areas to developmental objectives as well as addressing the climate change. Because most of the funding is now directed towards the developmental objective, not for the conservation. Since effective implementation of the program of work, in addition to the biodiversity conservation, will also contribute to achieve the developmental objectives and addressing the climate change adaptation and mitigation, LifeWeb is trying to showcase that to show these benefits and try to get funding from the developmental cooperation agencies of the OECD countries for the conservation. POPA is not simply a set of demands. It is a framework partnership because implementation is at the national level. It is not the prerogative of one organization, one individual, or one country or a region of the countries to implement it. It is the collective responsibility of all of us. So POPA really tried to foster a kind of a partnership, and we have established a global partnership called as the POPA Friends, and European Commission really supported its implementation right from the beginning and establishing this partnership. And after this meeting, I'm sure that the Europarks logo will also be included in the POPA global partnerships. In addition, because capacity is a chronic problem, but the efforts for the capacity is always in a piecemeal, not really linked. But what we really tried is how the capacity has to be really built, how it can be sustained, how the capacity is really linked to the actual implementation. For example, when we organize capacity building workshops, most of the times, the people who attend those workshops are not really related to the implementation. And when they go back of the workshop, that capacity will not really translate into actions on the ground. So we really try to build the capacity in a more systematic manner by using a regional approach or a sub-regional capacity level, and with providing them the new tools and the techniques available, including the development of e-learning modules. Yeah, this is, I just want to keep. This is just for information. This is a new website which we launched recently for the POPA, which provides a range of the tools available and also the other means. For example, more than 100,000 PA tools are available in different languages in accordance to all the 16 goals of the program of work. And, 5 minutes. I can't. But I just want to show you the e-learning module because at the very systematic capacity building, what is really important is we have to provide the real ways and means how to really achieve. For example, this is an example of the e-learning module. This is on how to integrate protected areas into wider landscape and the seascape. So each step by step, what is really needed, how we can integrate them. So the idea is to develop such a kind of a module. Each module contains about 4 to 5 lessons. Each lesson contains about 30 to 40 slides. It's a kind of an interactive. And it is not only in English, but it is in 5 languages, so that at least anybody who is interested in learning these modules can take this course and undertake the implementation. So especially it's really very useful for all the park managers and the park rangers who can take such a kind of a course and enlighten themselves and equip more information and knowledge for the implementation. Lastly, not lastly, but the most important aspect is POPA managed to get a dedicated focal point at the national level. We have more than 150 countries designated their focal point. This focal point is the central main person who is responsible or accountable for implementing the program at the national level. And we have a direct, constant interaction with the focal points so that see that the action really takes place. The approach what we have really adapted in CBD is, first of all, we have a dedicated focal point. Then developing a communication channel, effective communication channel with the focal points, providing them the information and identifying the needs and the constraints in the implementation in the regional workshops and the other forum. Then when we develop the background documentation for the negotiation, the background document include such meaningful suggested recommendation based upon the actual needs. 2 more minutes. So anyhow, SBSTA, that is the Subsidiary Body on Scientific and Technological Matters, they have evaluated the progress and made recommendations to COP for its consideration in the next month. The SBSTA's recommendation on the POPA is a landmark, very practical, and if this decision is approved by the COP, if it is translated to action, it has a much more practical meaning. For the increasing the implementation at the national level, the SBSTA agreed that each country has to come with a plan of action, clearly detailing the activities required, the main players, and the budget requirement. And this plan of action is the basis for accessing either the national funding or the bilateral or the multilateral funding. And the technical capacity has to be really centered around the implementation of action plan, not in a piecemeal manner. For addressing the sustainable financing, very clearly, SBSTA has agreed that by 2012, the countries have to come with a sustainable financing plan based upon realistic needs assessment and identifying the ways and means to address the gaps. It is not that easy to really get the sustainable financing plan by 2012, but by countries, by agreeing to this, even at least if 50% of the countries can achieve this thing, then it is really a kind of a remarkable achievement. I really don't want to go because no time. The climate change, for addressing the climate change, the SBSTA agreed that parties should really try to achieve the goal 1.2, that is the integration of the protected areas into wider landscape and the seascape by 2015 through developing the connectivity corridors. Most importantly, the SBSTA has agreed that the UNFCCC should clearly identify the important role of the protected areas in addressing the climate change. The marine, etc., and which I really don't want to go. But what I really want to appeal is the implementation is at the national level. Unless all of us come together, make partnership, and assist the countries and work with them in the implementation, then the actual action takes place. With this, I appeal that the Europark or the Ranger Federation who can join with us and help the countries at the sub-regional or the regional level to work with them and see the implementation actually takes place, and there's no divorce or the disconnect between the implementation and the global policy decision. Thank you very much.